What's up, YouTube? Happy Monday morning. Of course, it's like 5:36 a.m. or so my time. Um, Welcome back. Um, Doing some Ren this morning. We got Fatboy Slim one-shot retake right here, right now. Do me a favor, if you're new to my channel, if you're not new to my channel, run over to Red's page, subscribe to his shit. It's all good. It's all great. It's all different. And he's chasing 1 million. So, lucky number 1 million gets a giveaway from. I have no idea. I'm just kidding. Anyways, and also if you like my shit, do me a favor, throw me a like and comment down below. Let me know what else to do and subscribe. I've seen this brought up a few times. I haven't got to it yet, but it popped up when I opened YouTube this morning. So I said, let's do Fatboy Slim one-shot retake. So the song itself, I remember this song. I remember the video too, the Fatboy Slim version. It's there's not a lot of words to it. It's literally like right here, right now, right here, right. It's a lot of that, and with some cool instrumentals in the background. And then I remember the video is like this sort of evolution, like from animal to, to Homo. Name the Homo, Homo sapien, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And he progresses into a man, and then he progresses into like a fat man. That's what I remember from that video. So just showing, basically that we're slobs. I'm assuming Ren's gonna Ren it up a little bit, because there's not a whole lot of words to that. So let's jump in. Let's see what we got here. Let's turn our volume up a little bit. Samuel and Ren video. Sam show up? Okay. That's actually the same instrumental the same sort of melody that was on the Fatboy Slim video, if I recall.
Weekend ravers, packs of quavers, blurry nights and Rizzler papers.
Weekend ravers.
Weekend ravers, packs of quavers, blurry nights and Rizzler papers.
Blurry nights and Rizzler papers. Quavers are chips, I believe, or what we call chips. You guys might just call them like potato snacks or some shit like that in Britain, but for my audience that doesn't know, I believe those are chips. Rizzler papers, it's you roll a joint. They're papers. They're cigarette papers.
Weekend ravers, packs of quavers, blurry nights and Rizzler papers. Bus pass savers, record players, turn them up and wake the neighbors. Find your savior in a Jaeger, drink it now, regret it later.
Find your savior in a Jaeger, drink it now, regret it Jaeger. You're fucking telling me. Oh, yeah, that's Jaeger face. I'm dressed like a fucking Jaeger bottle right now. I'm all like green and weird and shit. God, take me back to college, please don't. Oh, Jaeger, can you come out with something that tastes more like shit, that was purchased more back in the early 2000s? Luckily, somebody came out with Fireball. Luckily for a hot second. I use that loosely, by the way, because it's only a little bit better. But Jaeger, that'll cure any ailment you have, and it'll fuck you up.
Up and wake the neighbors. Find your savior in a Jaeger, drink it now, regret it later. Dodgy flavors, misbehavior, morning afters.
Morning afters. Dodgy flavors. What'd he say? He said, yeah, dodgy flavors, misbehavior.
Drink it now, regret it later. Dodgy flavors, misbehavior, morning afters, mashed potatoes.
Morning afters, mashed potatoes. Mashed potatoes like what your brain feels like after you drink the egg. Sorry, I'm just trying to keep up with the lyrics there, but and he said morning afters, so he could be referring to like morning after, you're feeling blurry, like he said before, or like morning after is like the pill. You might have made a bad decision last night, and it might sneak up and grow legs and arms and shit.
Regret it later. Dodgy flavors, misbehavior, morning afters, mashed potatoes. Britain, God save our Great Britain. Cans of Stella, fish and chips and holly.
That was well placed. Kansas Stella, fish and chips. God save. What do you say? God save Great Britain. So this is a lot of just British, references that he's running through right now. Which I don't know a lot about, but I know a little bit about. And he's at like a amusement park or something, some sort of carnival fair. I don't know. I love him in his tracksuits. He's like a young Phil Knight out there.
Britain, God save our Great Britain. Cans of Stella, fish and chips, and Hollyoaks and bad decisions.
Hollyoaks was like a British show, like a soap opera, right, from the 90s, I think.
Save our Great Britain. Cans of Stella, fish and chips, and Hollyoaks and bad decisions. Hypocrites and politicians.
Hypocrites and politicians. Funny how you put that in the same line.
Fish and chips and Hollyoaks and bad decisions. Hypocrites and politicians. £2 scratch card on a mission. Mug of Tatley's, it's tradition.
Mug of Tatley's is tradition. Tatley's, I'm assuming he's referring to the beer. They make tea. There's a Tatley's tea as well, but he said a mug, so you put beer in a mug out there. So, right, you got a mug of Tatley's is tradition. That's a beer, I think.
Politicians, £2 scratch card on a mission. Mug of Tatley's, it's tradition. Super noodles, malnutrition.
Super noodles, malnutrition. We're still taking me back to college. We call that top ramen here, right? I think that's what he's talking about, right? Malnutrition, because you fucking live off ramen, or maybe they just have other types of noodles out there. But that's kind of what I thought about.
On a mission, mug of Tatley's, it's tradition. Super noodles, malnutrition, living on the streets of Britain.
Right now.
Malnutrition, living on the streets of Britain. So he's saying like living on the streets. We got malnourished.
Right here, right now, right here, right now, right here, right now, right here, right now, right here, right now.
Do we know this guy? I'm sure one of you guys knows this guy because he knows this guy. And is this like just like a cameo of one of his boys or something?
Broke and hella stint, sign on benefits. Eye for an eye, do a line for the hell of it.
What do you say there? I'm sorry. That was really fast.
Broke and hella stint, sign on benefits. Eye for an eye, do a line for the hell of it.
Broken hella skin, sign on benefits. Eye for an eye, do a line for the hell of it. Sign on benefits, is he referring to like a credit card? Do a line for the hell of it. Can't say I've been there.
Broke and hella stint, sign on benefits. Eye for an eye, do a line for the hell of it. Prime time deficit, Asbo, decadent. Cuts and bruises on my exo, Stellington. Don Diggy, I'm Don diligent, yes.
Don Diggy? Don's a reggae artist, right? Diggy's his song, like his known song, right? He was going faster. I need to...
Asbo, decadent. Cuts and bruises on my exo, Stellington. Don.
Asbo, decadent. Is he Asbo? Like the acronym? Is that like the education system? I forget the acronym, what it means, but Association, School and Business Officials, something like that.
Line for the hell of it, prime time deficit, Asbo, decadent. Cuts and bruises on my exo, Stellington. Don Diggy, I'm Don diligent. Yes, I'm addressing the room with the elephant.
Dressing the room with the elephant in the room. This sort of the unspoken sort of taboo. I'm addressing it.
My exo, Stellington. Don Diggy, I'm Don diligent. Yes, I'm addressing the room with the elephant. Dress so elegant, Nike veteran, 1990s tracksuit wearing. Oh.
Yes, see, that's what I'm talking about. Get him, baby Phil Knight.
The room with the elephant, dress so elegant, Nike veteran, 1990s tracksuit wearing. Oh, when I do laps on the track with my flow, call me the baker, I need dough. King of the...
Call me the baker, I need dough, I need money, dough.
Oh, when I do laps on the track with my flow, call...
Laps on the track with my flow. He's just running circles around these rappers.
Me the baker, I need dough. King of the North, I'm the new Jon Snow. Game of Thrones, climbing up the window, up the wall.
We got Little John references, and he said climbing out the window to the wall, and he just referenced Game of Thrones. So Jon Snow, that the wall, what protects them from the army of the dead or the undead. And he said King in the North, so that's a good little twist there. I like that.
New Jon Snow, Game of Thrones, climbing up the window, up the wall. And I hop your fence parkour, and I break.
And I hop your fence parkour. He's still in that Little John vibe. Hop your fence parkour. So he's out the window to the wall. He hops your fence parkour. So parkour is a, you know, aggressive running around the streets and flipping and walking shit, climbing. You know, basically like you just give somebody on a playground a bunch of cocaine, and that's what parkour is. I'm just kidding.
Oh, up the wall. And I hop your fence parkour, and I break down your front door. And I'm meeting with your lover, cause I love her, and we're going undercover.
I'm meeting with your lover because I love her. A little play on words there.
Fence parkour, and I break down your front door. And I'm meeting with your lover, cause I love her, and we're going undercover with no rubber. I'm a fucker, I'm a real.
With the rubber, I'm gonna fuck her. All right, Red. Calm down, man. It's morning.
I break down your front door. And I'm meeting with your lover, cause I love her, and we're going undercover with no rubber. I'm a fucker, I'm a real cheeky bugger. On the front door, shit, it's a brother. He's a mean mother sucker. He threw me an uppercut, so I duck it in the diver. I'm still covered in.
Brother shows up.
On the front door, shit, it's a brother. He's a mean mother sucker. He threw me an uppercut, so I duck it in the diver. I'm still covered in saliva. He's a psycho and his primal. It's a game.
I'm still covered in saliva.
Mean mother sucker. He threw me an uppercut, so I duck it in the diver. I'm still covered in saliva. He's a psycho and his primal. It's a game of survival. So I bolt for the back door, pray to the Bible that my legs go Usain Bolt. I hold right here.
My legs go Usain Bolt. I hope. The fastest man ever alive. Y'all know.
Game of survival, so I bolt for the back door, pray to the Bible that my legs go Usain Bolt. I hold right here, right now, that my feet don't fail me now. Back there, back then, when I go back, way back when. Like this, like that, with the weight of the world on my back. Breathe in, relax, got a Fatboy Slim on the track.
Oh, that's it? I mean, that's all we got. That's just Ren in his lane right there. That's just all of Ren's. Ren's got all the lanes, but that reminds me of what was the one I just did. His like super hype rap one where he's just the whole time. No, that was awesome. Sorry for stopping a lot. Like I try to catch his words, and when he gets into a lot of different references, like sometimes he bounces around a lot and I miss the references. Obviously I linked the video below and y'all have already seen it, so you're probably here to listen to what I say about it, but I was just trying to catch references, and a lot of that stuff was like references from Britain that, you know, if you're American you might not otherwise know. I don't know, unless you're super hyper cultured like me. I'm just kidding. The few things I know about Britain, he said. So, yeah, no, super cool. That's just that's just Ren spitting. It's interesting his style when he does that. I don't know anybody else who really who kind of bounces around a beat like that with what otherwise might seem so like random to some. But if you break apart the lyrics, it's like calculated randomness. So there's purpose to everything he's saying, but it's so bouncy, like from topically, it doesn't stay on one thing. Like first he's talking about he moves from fucking beer and Jaeger and beer to Game of Thrones to getting caught fucking some girl. Like, he's just it's like his mind's going everywhere, but it all makes sense somehow when you stitch it together. No, super cool. Anyways, yeah, if y'all enjoy this video, I was just trying to catch shit. I probably paused it too much at the beginning, which is really annoying. I get it. It annoyed me too. I was just trying to keep up with shit, but anyways, yeah, if you like, please comment down below. Today's a big day. I'm gonna spend 5 hours in a tattoo chair, so this guy you're not gonna see anymore. He's getting covered with something else, but it's gonna look real stupid after today until Friday when I spend another 5 hours in the tattoo, hoping he finishes that day. We'll see. It's gonna be a painful day. Wish me luck. Speaking of 5, I think I hit 5,000 subs. I wasn't even paying attention, but somebody commented. I pay attention to comments, but not subscribers. So that's how much I care about that. I'd rather just hang out with you guys. But I appreciate it. Appreciate the love, yeah, and the support. That's awesome. And yeah, stay safe, stay sober, stay happy, stay healthy. Enjoy your week, and try to keep needles out of your arm. I can't say the same for myself, but or at least if you do put needles in your arm for whatever reason, let's stay away from drugs. Let's just hope it's like a a hydrating IV. When they have those IV clinics that can put fluids that are good for you in your body that you may not otherwise be getting nutritionally in your daily lifestyle habits and your dietary choices. And B, make sure the needle is sterilized.